Because you did something and you proved that you're actually a human being.
Is Steph Curry the best shooter ever? Well, the guy never misses, so as part of the Golden State Warriors, he is totally awesome. He might be the greatest shooter in league history, but his track record in the finals is not where it needs to be if he wants to be considered a top 10 player who has ever played this game. He might be your favorite NBA player, but some NBA legends think otherwise. Join us to discuss what NBA legends think of Stephen Curry.
Take a look at this.
Kendrick Perkins.
Look, I'm sitting the same way. I'm mad. What did I do? Like that?
Cleveland Cavaliers player Kendrick Perkins caused quite a scene at Game 2 of the 2018 NBA Finals. Despite being active in that game, Perkins managed to make headlines after a dust-up between him and Curry. It all started after Curry took an issue with Perkins not moving as he landed on Perkins' leg during a three-point attempt, and got Perkins faced about it. Perkins later went on an expletive-filled rampage where he emphasized that a certain someone might want to pick a different battle. The Warriors were apparently displeased. Perkins didn't make an effort to get out of the sharpshooter's way as he was slumped on the bench. According to some serious sources, multiple players were pretty upset with Perkins and viewed it as a dangerous play that put Curry's health at risk. Perkins insisted he didn't try to injure Curry, and he recalled, "First of all, I don't know what I did wrong, right? I'm sitting down. I didn't move, I didn't do anything. I'm sitting down, chilling, right? I'm minding my business. We're getting beat, he's doing his thing." But actually, Curry said that Perkins tried to trip him. Well, that argument would not end up well. What do you think? Damian Lillard.
You know, the team that we playing against, they're not going to shoot mid-range jumpers. If they see an opportunity to shoot a three, they're going to take it.
Damian Lillard, the NBA guard for the Portland Trail Blazers, actually received backlash. People had claimed he did a Curry move during one game. When he was asked about this, Lillard actually responded with this: "I respect Steph Curry, because what he's doing is amazing, but I'm my own man. So don't come to me and say I'm impersonating him. You telling me I'm impersonating somebody by doing well at my job is disrespectful. I just think you respect the man as the man that they are. You can respect what Steph Curry's doing and love what Steph Curry's doing, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm my own man." Lillard actually hosted a Twitter Q&A and felt compelled to answer a question on the topic. He was asked, why do people have to compare him to Steph? And why can't people just appreciate two great players doing their thing without trying to create a comparison? And guess what Lillard answered? "Comparison is the thief of joy. The world we live in loves to steal that." Well, that could actually count as one of the NBA quotes, couldn't it? Steve Nash.
I'm looking forward to chopping it up with Coach Nash.
Since Stephen Curry was drafted to the NBA in 2009, he single-handedly changed the way the NBA was played, and he has made people believe he is the best shooter ever. One of those who thinks the same is Steve Nash. He discussed Curry's maturation and explained the overexpanding skill set that separates him from his contemporary and historical peers. He's maybe as skilled a player as we've ever had in this game, but he has improvements to make as far as his feel and comfort. The cat and mouse thing, strategy, and picking and choosing a spot, conserving energy, and getting the same amount done. He can improve a lot, which is scary. It's important to note Nash is not calling Curry the best to ever play the game. I would not compare him to Michael Jordan. I wouldn't compare anybody to Michael, but I would say Steph is turning into a historical category of his own in a way, he added. And that logic is actually hard to argue with. Actually, Curry has been one of Nash's favorite players to watch for a while. Shaquille O'Neal.
This is what Steph Curry reminds me of when I see him. He reminds me of a cute little baby boy.
Okay, Steph Curry might be amongst the best shooters in the history of the NBA, and he has immense accolades to his name in the past years, and set an example in the NBA. But guess who chose him as his favorite? Yet another former NBA player has shown a green signal to Stephen Curry amongst the favorites. And this time, it's Shaquille O'Neal. Actually, he had talked about Curry a few different times. The first time was when the Hall of Famer was celebrating his 46th birthday on the set of a Players-Only broadcast, and O'Neal and his fellow co-hosts were in the middle of a discussion about Warriors guard Curry. When it was his turn to talk, Shaq opened up about how Curry had been his favorite player to watch. I don't know if he knows this, but he's my favorite player to watch right now. When he first came in, he'd throw up that stuff and you'd be like, that's luck. But 2, 3 championships, he's still doing it. So that means he's consistent. He's really a great player. I love watching him. If I was a fan and I had to pay to watch somebody, of course it's LeBron and those guys, but I'd definitely go to Golden State and watch him play," he added. The second time when he mentioned his respect to Curry was actually the time he was a guest on Conan on TBS. Conan had brought up something that not a lot of people knew about the NBA legend. Did you know that Shaq used to let people score if he liked them or respected the way they played the game? Shaq mentioned a few names, and Curry was amongst those lucky names as well. "Okay, Tracy McGrady, 2 or 3 plays, let me see what you got." The only time I didn't do it was when I was in playoff mode, but other than that, even though I'm a player, there are a lot of guys I really respect. If I was playing now, I would let Steph Curry score all the time. I love his game. He's my favorite player. Larry Bird.
Steph Curry is a great basketball player. Can you imagine the amount of time he's put in on a gym floor to perfect them skills?
Larry Bird is one of the best shooters in the NBA during his whole career with the Boston Celtics. He thinks very highly of a talented sharpshooter, Steph Curry. So even Larry doesn't let loose on the compliments. During an interview, Larry Bird goes into detail on what he thinks about Curry and the way he plays the game. Bird said, "The rules have really helped him out. Back in the day, when a player like him came through the lane, guys would chuck him. Now, you can't touch him, so Curry can get to where he wants to go faster and get set for the shot quicker. Isaiah Thomas used to go by you in a heartbeat too, but Isaiah could not shoot like this kid. This kid has a little of everything going rim. The floaters, the banks. For a deep range, I don't know if there's anybody better. What a weapon a shooter like Curry is that with the green light from his coach. Missing 1 or 2 means nothing to him. He just goes dark deeper. He can make you look bad in a hurry. This kid's got to go down in history as one of the greatest shooters who ever played our game." Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's still a great player. Not a Hall of Famer yet, though.
Well, if we're interested in what NBA legends think of anyone else, we must be interested in Jordan's thoughts, right? After all, he is Michael Jordan, the man who changed the basketball world. And his opinions are very important. Actually, what he says about Steph Curry might make some basketball fans angry. His airness, aka Michael Jordan, was featured in the segment on The Today Show that was posted on YouTube. In a wide-ranging interview with Craig Melvin, Jordan spoke about being a new grandfather, giving back, tequila, and much more. During the interview, Melvin asked Jordan about the people Jordan would pick for a pickup game, and Jordan answered by saying, "I'm going in the trenches. I played against and with all these guys. I'm going with who I know. Every single night, their responsibility to go out there and represent greatness, every single night." Craig followed up the statement with a simple question by asking, "So Steph Curry should not be offended when he watches this?" The way Michael answered the question probably made the people mad, especially ones who are fans of Curry. Jordan said, "I hope not. He is still a great player. Not a Hall of Famer yet, though. He is not." Jordan finished the statement with a laugh, and people are pretty puzzled by exactly what he means. Some are taking it literally, which could be wise given what seemed like Jordan's tongue-in-cheek demeanor. Curry still hopefully has a long career ahead of him, so obviously he isn't in the Hall of Fame right now. The other interpretation is a little harder to buy, even coming from someone as notoriously competitive as Jordan. The statement or joke, or whatever Jordan was going for, has drawn a wide array of responses. Magic Johnson, perhaps on a shot at the NBA over its handling of his statements about other players when he was running the Los Angeles Lakers, said that Jordan would have been fined if he was seen as flattering Curry, a Charlotte native who some think could play for the Hornets one day. What do you think of Stephen Curry? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.